Hey everyone, your designers are here.
I'm Anita at Cedar Hill Farmhouse.
And I'm Yvonne at Stone Gable.
And I'm Kelly at My Soulful Home. And we've got tips and tricks and decorating advice for you today. So let's get started.
Today is episode 171, Easter Table Ideas. It will be here before
fun.
you know it, girls.
I know. I like setting an Easter table. That's really sweet. Of the spring and all of that. It's good stuff. And this is March 2nd, right? So what is Easter this year?
April 1st, isn't it?
April 1st.
That's right.
Is it
Easter
April
is on-
1st?
On April 1st? Wow.
That sounds right.
No, is it April 1st?
Well, I think it is. I think it's some odd thing this year.
Oh, wow. Okay. Easter Sunday, April 1st. Okay.
Yeah, because remember Valentine's Day was on the first day of Lent? Or no, I'm sorry, Ash Wednesday. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yes.
It is April 1st.
I thought so. So it's not, hey, it's less than a month away. My goodness.
Yeah. So you guys got to get on it. We're going to give you so many great ideas today. Your little bunny tail's going to be spinning.
Yes. And your nose will be twitching.
Nose will be twitching.
Well, you know what I think we need on the Easter table is a spring arrangement of flowers.
Oh, I so agree.
Where could we get some ideas for some arrangements for spring flowers?
Oh, let me think. It might be from My Soulful Home, A Year in Flowers.
That's
there you go.
Shameless self-promotion of my book. That's okay.
Beautiful.
That's all right. Anita made me do it. She made me say it.
course I
I have to say, I think my book has some really great ideas all year round, but just spring and flowers, how can you go wrong? So
exactly.
Beautiful.
we have April is daffodils and May is gorgeous peonies and cabbage roses and all that yummy stuff. And then June is just so, so sweet in a little teacup with purple tulips and other things like that. So if you like that sort of thing, or you know somebody who might like that sort of thing, or a great Mother's Day gift. So I would really appreciate it if you checked out my book. And if
we'll
you
put
have
it
bought
in the show notes.
we'll put it in the show notes. And let me just ask you for our friends here who have purchased my book, and if you bought it on Amazon, if you would leave me an Amazon review. I mean, I'm hoping you liked it, and you would be willing to leave a nice Amazon review.
So Kelly says
awesome.
if you leave her a review, she'll come do an arrangement in your house.
Did I say that, or did you say
Something
that?
like that, didn't you? I thought you did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe.
my.
You don't remember that?
Let's get on with today's episode.
Okay. I agree. I think definitely there should be some beautiful flowers on your table. In our house, we have a very big Easter brunch, and that's sort of our main meal of the day. And we get a lot of people around that table. So I think we need to start with just some really beautiful place settings.
Great idea.
Now, I like to I have peach luster. They're Fire King, and they're peach colored dishes from about the maybe 30s, maybe between the 20s and the 50s, and they have a beautiful sort of iridescent luster to them, and they're one of my favorite dishes to pull out and to use during Easter.
That must be so pretty. I don't think I've ever seen one of your tables with peach lusterware. Do you have a post on that?
Yeah, actually I do, and it goes with my onion skin dyed eggs.
Oh, I have seen those.
Yeah,
I do
I've
like
seen
those
those.
very,
Now,
very much.
Yes, they're a Hungarian tradition. Like my grandmother taught me how to do them, and my mother did them, and I do them, and my daughter does them. And, it's just a tradition that we have, and they're very beautiful, and they look lovely. Like if you have like beautiful oranges, like orange parrot tulips or something like that, they look just lovely.
So not giving away the whole ship, because, we'll send people to the post in the show notes, of course, but what is and why is the onion skin dyed egg a tradition, a Hungarian tradition? Do you know where it comes from?
I guess just because people had, you just use what you have, and that's just a natural dye. And onion skins naturally dye these beautiful sort of browns and oranges and rust colored eggs. Just
how
like
pretty.
I did a couple years ago, I did all these beautiful shades of blue using purple cabbage.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
So you want to make sure you have eggs, hard-boiled eggs, colored eggs on your table. And a nice way to color them is to use like natural food products. Because,
So do people eat the eggs then? Or are they just decor?
Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. We have the annual Easter egg fight with the crowning of the Easter king or queen.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. This sounds elaborate.
Yes, it is. And, I should actually do a post on it because it's really cute. And everybody picks their egg. You can just, they're all hard boiled. You get to pick the egg that you want and you put it in your little egg cup, or sometimes I'll have a little
And then you throw it at somebody?
You don't throw it, but the one person holds it in their like fist with the rounded edge of the egg just showing. And the other person holds it so the pointed end of the egg is showing, and they bash it into each other. And whoever's egg survives, whoever point survives, they go on to the next round.
Oh, I've never heard of this.
See, my mother did this.
This is an ancient Hungarian.
Yeah, I was going to say
sword fighting.
And they've taken this religious holiday and made it into kind of a little violent thing there.
No, it's not violent. It's fun, and it's
for you, maybe not.
No,
for
the
all
of us. Well, hey. but this is to say, just make sure you have some beautiful, colorful eggs on your table.
Oh yeah, and then what a fun game! I mean,
it is. It's really fun,
and make sure those eggs are hard boiled.
Oh right, yeah.
Well, one year, my son, my ornery son, when they were probably like in middle school, he said, "Mom, can I dye this raw egg?" And I said, "Well, sure, but what are you going to?" He dyed it hot pink, which was my daughter's favorite color.
Oh,
it was like the most hottie.
Did he do that on purpose?
Yes, he did.
I think so.
And when he cracked the egg, it went all over her. So it was a big joke. But anyway.
Oh, how funny.
He did love that. But yeah, dye some beautiful eggs and put them on your table. Make them part of your place settings.
And the other thing you can do if you don't want to do the onion skins, or if you want to use that for some of them, I've seen so many options for using natural dyes. So you don't have to buy, anything chemical. You can use things like beets to color your eggs. So there's a lot of options out there.
And I prefer that.
Oh yeah, rather than that, what is that? The pause, and it comes in a little thing, and you got that little kit, and like the eggs would sit in the little cardboard. Oh my gosh, yeah, I had those when I was little. Probably like if you
we all loved them. We all loved them.
If you licked that egg, you'd probably turn the color. It was crazy. One year I got a little nutty with the eggs, and it was really cute though. I did a whole bowl of them, and I put a little burlap ribbon around them, and then like a little rickrack, and it was super cute. And I remember having the nicest time, like decorating all these eggs and with little fabrics and stuff like that. It was really charming. And so a little bit off from the dyeing them, I just used white and brown, and then I just decorated them with glue and little tidbits and shreds and things that I had in my stash. But my favorite thing that I've done with eggs on a tabletop for Easter is last year, as part of that Styled and Set blog tour that we're always a part of.
That's right.
I remember being like, those always sort of catch up on me, like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be doing this fabulous thing with all these women who are, like knocking their eggs out of the park.
I have mine done.
Yeah, like in 2 days. And I'm like, and I don't even have an idea. So I remember it was like scurrying around in the weekend, and I was like, how am I going to do? And so I had a dozen eggs. And so I just took them, and with the Sharpie, a nice Sharpie. Sometimes they have that nice point so you can do a little calligraphy style font. And I just wrote everyone's name. So I used the egg as their place setting. And so I wrote Ava and Laura and Peter and Kelly. And then I set them in a little mound of very bright green moss that I had bought.
Oh, how pretty.
Oh, so cute.
And you made really your own cute little nest.
Yeah. And so then they sat on, so I had the charger and then the plate and then the
so you had the egg cups
and then they
too?
sat. No, I didn't use egg cups. I nestled them in the moss.
Sitting straight up or kind of flat down on
No,
the little
flat.
box?
So I wrote flat on, when they were
Oh.
sitting flat on the moss, I wrote the name, not sitting up. I'll put the post in the show
Yeah,
notes, but
I'd love to
it was
see that.
so easy.
I also think it's really fun to do something creative with your napkin. One year I literally made a bunny head out of it with a little black nose and ears. And then I've also used burlap to make bunny napkin rings. And I'm just trying to think. I also had like a silhouette done in white of a bunny with the name, just about half the size of you would fold a napkin and put it on the plate. And then I tied the napkin up with the bunny in a ribbon, and it looked so pretty with the name of the person on it. So I think it's really
sweet.
fun. Yeah. Don't forget your napkins. Do something really sweet with them.
Yeah. Well, that's a great idea.
I also did something when you're more, this is more like a project. You don't necessarily have to just have it as a centerpiece, but you could use it as a centerpiece. I bought probably like a 6-pack, not of beer, but like a 6-pack.
When you said that, I said,
about a 6-pack, and I just said, forget it, we're not having use for brunch. No, that's not what happened. I didn't buy a whole flat. You know how you can buy a flat at the nursery or a 6-pack?
Right.
So I just bought of flowers, but this was of lettuce. So I bought a 6-pack of lettuce. So you have 6 little plants of lettuce. And then I put it in a galvanized little pot. And so I planted it, right? And then I bought the freshest carrots that I could get at the farmer's market. And I cleaned them all up. And I did, I didn't peel them or anything. I just cleaned them up, and I took the tops off them, and I made my own little felt tops for them. And I stuck the carrots in like as if they were growing out of the ground.
Oh, that is so cute.
Into the dirt that the lettuce was in, so you had maybe like, I don't remember if I did 5 carrots sticking out. And then the top, I did was take a little strip of green felt, and I rolled it up, and then I just clipped. So it was still attached. And then I stuck it in with straight pins to the top of the carrots. So cute.
You are brilliant.
Well, I don't know about that.
I've got 2 cute ideas for at everyone's place setting. You can grow ryegrass really fast.
Is that the kind that cats like?
I'm not sure. I'm not
it's
sure
very
about
green
that.
and it grows well in the winter. I know that, but I don't know about cats.
It grows like in 10 days, and you can put it into a little cup or a little bowl or a little egg cup, and you can grow your own grass and put it at everybody's place setting. It looks so cute and nestled.
Apparently, a lot of people in California are growing their own grass these days.
They are.
I don't think it's called ryegrass, though.
No,
I don't think so.
And I do have another
I ask
idea.
about the ryegrass because at my grocery store, like in the little section where they have the pet food and things like that, and the pet toys, there's always those little 4-inch pots of this grass that
it's not catnip.
I don't know, but it's like, it looks like grass. But I was thinking that would be could be a cute centerpiece too.
As long as you don't have a cat.
As long as you don't have a cat.
Then it could get ugly. Well, I had one of my favorite things that I did is, and we have a really good chocolatier not too far from where I live, and they're very big into making Easter things. So I always get my Easter chocolate there. And I get like an Easter something, like they have like Easter chickens, Easter bunnies, Easter roosters, all these antique molds they use. They're really beautiful. And so I took a terracotta pot and filled it with crinkly paper. And then I had the base of the terracotta pot, and I put all kinds of like those little pastel, they're almost like M&Ms, but they're for Easter time, and they're shaped like eggs.
Around
the bottom,
they're a little bit bigger.
And in that I had like malted milk ball eggs and things like that. And then in the top of this terracotta pot, really, I made it an Easter basket, and I put the bunny or the rooster. But before I did that, I took these like a white chalk marker, and I wrote the person's name on around the terracotta pot.
So cute.
Oh, cute.
That was such a big hit. And it was
so what size
easy.
terracotta pot did you use?
Oh, goodness.
Like small enough to be at a place setting, or was that big ones like you'd have on the side?
No. Oh, no. It was maybe like 4 inches high.
Oh, perfect.
Mm-hmm. And then just the little plate underneath that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute.
And it was
cute.
and it was so sweet. So try to think of something, either you're going to have a really fun place card on your napkin, or you're going to have a little treat for somebody, or an egg, a nest with a couple little eggs in it, something really cute like that at all of your place settings.
Don't you just love a great recommendation from a friend? Well, we're delighted to be recommending these companies and their wonderful products to you today. And let them know your friends at DTT sent you. Green Chef is a delicious delight any time of year, but especially during the holidays. What a wonderful vision to behold as the Green Chef boxes on your doorstep. Green Chef is the #1 meal kit for eating well. And it makes eating well so easy with plans to fit every lifestyle, whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat a more balanced diet. So let Green Chef take the work out of eating clean this holiday season. And if you've got guests coming, shop Green Bundles. They're now available at the Green Market. It's your one-stop shop for nutritious grab-and-go breakfasts, including vegan options, brunch kits, wholesome lunches, ready-to-eat snacks, veggie sides, and more. You can feel your best this December and do your best with Green Chef because they offset 100% of the delivery emissions as well as 100% of the plastic in every box. Go to greenchef.com/60DTT and use the code 60DTT and get 60% off plus 20% off your next 2 months. greenchef.com/60DTT and use the code 60DTT to get 60% off plus 20% off your next 2 months. Inevitably, with the new year come wellness goals. One very effective and easy to reach goal is to add Dose to your wellness regime. Dose is expertly formulated organic wellness shots that support your liver in one delicious drink. Formulated with ingredients clinically shown to support liver health. Potent turmeric, milk thistle, and ginger. There's 0 sugar and 0 calories. Did you know that your liver performs over 500 special functions? Since I learned all that my liver is doing, I started with Dose to support all those vital functions. I take a shot of refreshing Dose 2 times per week to combat everyday toxins from food, meds, alcohol, and unhealthy air. Since starting with Dose about a month ago, I am definitely feeling an overall improvement in my health. So if you want to give Dose a shot and invest in your health like I have, Dose is offering DTT listeners 15% off your first order, plus an additional 15% off if you subscribe for a monthly delivery. That's 30% off your first order. So go to dosedaily.co/DTT and use the code DTT. That's dosedaily.co.co/DTT and use the code DTT.
Yeah, and if you don't want to do the eggs, what you could do is I love the idea of using an individual vase for each person at the table and putting it in the center of their plate. And so you can use little bud vases, or even I don't collect them. I just have a few, but the little liqueur glasses that you can get at the thrift store.
Oh, yes. Shot glasses, liqueur glasses. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just these are usually footed, but they're maybe, 3 to 4 inches tall. And those are perfect for putting something very small in. It doesn't take too many flowers or branches of something to put in there. And that's really sweet to have at each place setting.
And here's another, I'm just going to riff sort of off of that. Also, I have a lot of white egg cups, and I just love white egg cups. And what I did is I took an extra large egg and just sort of lopped the top of it off. So you have like 2/3 of it left, took out all the insides, rinsed it out, and I planted a little pansy in each one.
Stop it!
Yes.
And then you can plant them like that, right? You can plant them in the eggshell.
Absolutely. Oh, you can crush the shell and plant them.
Oh, yeah.
That's
The
right.
shells are very good for your
Mhm,
plants.
mhm.
Oh, that's so cute. I
So
love
easy
that
to
idea.
do. That was like one of my very first, I think that was my very first spring that I was blogging. I did that.
Oh, what a clever idea, too.
hmm hmm
How about jelly beans in different size glass jars that you could have that on your
Oh,
right
yes,
front?
please.
Yes, please. You could have that on, running down your
Mhm.
table, whether you
Yeah.
did mason jars or all different kinds of shapes of a clear glass. And you could
Mhm.
do monochromatic, you could do ombre,
Mm.
you could do mixed colors, whatever you like. And then I was thinking, because everybody that loves those little glass yogurt containers we've been talking about.
We
Yeah.
do. And I have
And
quite the
we
collection.
we get so many emails of pictures of people that
Mhm.
have done such darling things with them. So I say that would be a cute thing at each place setting. And you could make each person's a different color, or
Oh,
you
yeah,
could
great
make them
idea.
all one color and then
Mhm.
put their name tags on them. So just another way to use those items now that we've got everybody eating that yogurt so they can get the jars.
One of my favorite things I've seen on Pinterest lately is a homemade burlap table runner.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not quite sure how it was done, but it could be done with marker. And it said, "He is risen." It was beautiful.
That sounds
I
pretty.
haven't seen that.
Mhm. So if you don't want to crowd the center of your table too much, something like that, just to remember that it is Resurrection Sunday, is just something so pretty to have, and it would be so easy to make. And I like the idea of using a nice tablecloth and then putting a more rustic runner over it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
that's
that
an
look.
idea.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's nice to add color somewhere since it is Easter. So I think of springtime. So you can do it in a colorful tablecloth or use maybe white and then use a lot of colorful plates. I mean, and I love stacking the plates with different sizes. So that's a beautiful
so
look.
do I.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then also you can play around with your flatware. I actually have some flatware with pink handles, and I have some with black handles, and just regular flatware too, because I have a problem. So
Well,
Okay.
or just
I
mixing
think-
your silver. Just
You know.
mixing. I have
The first
a few
step is admitting
patterns.
it.
Yes,
Anita.
that's
thank
true.
you. Thank you.
Anita, you're so
I'm
cute.
really proud of yourself. My name is
Mhm.
Anita, and I'm addicted to flatware.
Oh my goodness, it's
Oh, with
terrible.
colorful handles.
Mhm.
Yeah, tiny.
Oh, and
tiny
I
little
just saw
Easter
some
baskets.
I just
Go
saw
ahead.
some cute plastic forks on Amazon. I sent you all the link. And the pink handles, and they're gold, and they're like disposable. They were so cute.
Oh, they
my
are cute.
goodness.
You did send those.
Yeah,
We-
I'll
we
send.
could
I'll
probably link there.
I'll include a link because they're so cute.
Yeah.
What
Did you hide Easter baskets for your kids when they were little?
Yeah, you mean the Easter eggs? Do the Easter basket? Yes, we did, of course.
Yeah.
have
Well,
to.
we had the whole basket. You had eggs.
you hide the basket
we
too?
hid the-
So the kid
Yeah,
has to
the
find the
basket.
basket before they can even hunt for the eggs. It seems kind of a little bit cruel.
There's a lot of work involved.
Guess where your basket is? You'll never
Yeah, no,
find it.
I had to do that when I was little. My mom and dad would hide the
But
Easter basket.
it was because the Easter bunny had,
hidden it.
and it was filled with things.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. I
see-
didn't find an empty basket.
That's what I
Nina
thought
Jean.
Anita was thinking
Well, I
about.
was like, what? Oh, well, those we just handed to them, the ones with all the goodies in them. Yeah.
Oh no, I had to search for that.
Really?
Yeah,
Now,
my
did you
kids
have
still
these
do it.
growing up? Did you have the baskets full of all the goodies when you were growing up?
Yeah.
You did?
Don't tell me you didn't because
No,
that
I
makes me
never.
sad.
I did.
Never.
Oh,
No. Did you, Yvonne?
I'm sorry I
Oh
brought it
my
up.
goodness, yes.
Okay, it's just me. I'm telling you, I've had a little different childhood. That's all I'm saying.
No,
Oh,
no. But it's when my kids were growing up, I didn't want to give them so much candy. So it almost became not like a mini Christmas. I can't say that, but there were some pretty nice things in those baskets.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I never went too crazy. It was kind of like Easter socks and, maybe a headband when they were, when they were littler. Yeah. Now I might tuck like $20 in an egg that you open or something like that.
I'm coming over
Or a
for my
little
Easter
cute
basket,
pair of
Kelly.
bow-
Just
cute
put
pair of gold bow
Put a couple of
earrings.
hundreds in there. I'll be all set.
An Etsy gift card, maybe.
Yeah, that really,
Well,
I'm so
Something
easy,
to soft
really.
surroundings.
This year I get to do 2 kitty baskets.
Oh,
I'm
that is so yummy.
excited about. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'll be
Mm-hmm.
fun.
And I'm not even asking their parents if I can do it.
Well, why would
Oh,
you?
don't ask.
I don't
You're
know.
the grandparent.
I know. I'm just going to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, and as of your
Mhm.
right, I think you
This
have
is
a
true.
right
I
to
think
do
so.
that, and an obligation. So I think you should do it.
Okay. Well, if it's
there
an
you go.
obligation, of course.
Of course, you're going to rise to that occasion.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know what is so sweet about Easter too is if you are a vintage flea market goer, there are so many darling Easter postcards and Easter cards. It seems like people used to send those a lot. Like you can find the old fashioned Valentines and whatnot. And those are so sweet. And I've have a collection of those throughout the years. And I think those would be darling to put at people's place settings. And each one, and maybe, sometimes there's greetings on the back that you could read. It might be, especially if you're having,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe not your, just your family, if you're having other people over, it's like a little icebreaker. You could go around and people could read the backs of these sweet postcards. And, they're just so charming. So cute.
Great idea.
I just get so stuck on the eggs. Like I just want to put eggs
I can
on
tell
my
you're
table.
stuck on the eggs.
Mhm, I am. Just, what I would like to do this year? I'm really into like that really soft millennial pink. And then I was
That's
thinking
pretty.
about, now this would not be a real egg because if I'm going to go through the work to do this, or I'll blow out the egg because I want to save it. But I'd love to.
Well, you
gold
had that
leaf,
bad
like, half
incident with
of it.
with the pink
Gold
egg earlier
leaf.
that you've already mentioned. So,
Mm-hmm. Well, but what about gold leafing?
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Doing a little gold leafing and, maybe doing a couple at each table, at each place setting, and they can take them home.
Oh, wow. Well, I think I mentioned this not too long ago when we were talking about how to just easily do a cloche. I did spray paint eggs gold one year. Oh, wow. They look fabulous.
So you don't even need to use a gold leaf. Just spray paint.
That goose was prized for laying those golden eggs. They are really snazzy.
You are so cute.
Yeah, they really just sort of, take that whole Easter thing up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were so pretty.
Yeah, I think I saw them. They were beautiful.
Here's another thing that I've seen, and actually I have a very long, but very low, maybe it's like an inch lip around this rectangular long basket. And it must be, oh gosh, not two, maybe almost 2 feet long. And I have to do something with that this year because it's been sitting down on the shelves in my basement year after year. And I keep thinking, this is perfect for
Well, it's got to move out. There's a
Easter.
sectional coming. You got to get that out of there.
And so I'm thinking, what could I do with that? But wouldn't that look awesome with like all different colored potted plants, Easter plants, all put like in a row in it with moss in it? Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness!
So think
that'd
of
be
something
great.
like that, like down the center of your table. What about putting some planted, I'd repot them obviously in maybe some white terracotta that I've painted or some kind of like cute little ceramic white, but having all these beautiful Easter flowers down the center of your table.
Go ahead, clean out your closet, then head straight to Quinn's. I love every item Quinn's offers, from wardrobe to decor, and I can really recommend their ultra stretch super wide leg pant at $49.90. The price is unbeatable and the look is so flattering. It keeps you in on top and flares out of the bottom. Everything feels right with Quinn's. The price, the quality, and the sustainability. Quinn's offers a range of luxury wardrobe and home goods at prices within reach. And like Quince's clothing, their home goods are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, along with premium fabrics and finishes. Once you've cleaned out your closet and refreshed with Quince, you can also add something to your home decor. So give your wardrobe and your home the refresh it needs with Quince. Go to quince.com/DTT to get free shipping and 365-day returns on your next order. That's Quince, QUINCE.com/DTT for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/DTT. And let me know how you love those pants. Pesto pork chops over Parmesan polenta. Not that easy to say, but oh so easy to make with Green Chef. Green Chef is the #1 meal kit company for eating well, and we have such a great deal for you. You're going to save $250. Listen on for the details on that. Green Chef makes eating well easy for any lifestyle, whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat more balanced meals. You know, we're getting into the busy holiday season, so it's a perfect time to have Green Chef help you out. Let Green Chef take the work out of eating clean this holiday season with their chef-crafted, nutritionist-approved recipes featuring fresh ingredients and nothing artificial. And you know what? You don't have to lose track of your healthy eating habits during the holidays. Every Green Chef customer gets a free session with their registered dietitians who will walk you through how to make clean eating work for you. So sign up for your free session and start on the road towards better health today. And that deal I want to tell you about, visit greenchef.com/DTT250 and use the code DTT250 for $250 off your order. So that's greenchef.com/DTT250 and use the code DTT250 for $250 off your order. So pretty.
And I was just talking to a friend of mine who was asking me where to sell her dishes because she's downsizing and she's selling her a china cabinet and basically all those dishes in there. And so I was just thinking again, if you are needing dishes for some of these family occasions like Easter, go to the resale shop, the consignment store, the thrift store, and you'll probably find some pretty attractive dishes for a pretty cheap price. There's a lot of people getting rid of them. And so there's some deals to be had out there if you're needing more dishes.
You're right. There are lots of deals to be had when we're talking about beautiful dishes. And don't forget to mix and match your dishes. I love that look.
Anita, there's no way you left that woman's house without her dishes in your car, right?
No, I didn't. No, this was all by text, but I'm off on get the dishes. No, I love my dishes, but I'm not getting any more one.
I don't know about that. I think maybe there's just a little reprieve there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying I'm never going to buy dishes, but here's the rule, because my house is full of everything, is unless it's better than what I have, I can't add anything. So if something comes in, something has to go out. So unless I like it better than something I already have, can't do it.
Wow. Well, Kevin's completely safe, because how could you ever find anybody you like better than Kevin?
Exactly
that goes without saying, of course.
Goes without saying, of course. Don't sweat it, Kevin.
She knows she hit the jackpot.
Yeah. I think Easter's lovely. Why is Easter seems to lend itself to brunch? Do you do? Yvonne said she does brunch. Nita, do you do anything brunchy?
Well, I don't
or
have
dinner?
any family nearby, so we usually go out for Easter. So it's just the four of us. So yeah, we usually go out.
Well, see, we have a lot of people coming in from out of town. So it's Sunday and they have to go back home. So brunch after church, brunch is perfect.
Oh, that's true.
To do that.
Yeah, if I had guests coming in, I would certainly consider doing brunch
Remember,
at home.
we really run a hotel here.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with all the people we have coming and going.
Well, spring and brunch seems to just go hand in hand. Mother's Day brunch, Easter brunch.
Exactly.
And here's a little thing. This is maybe a little off topic, but if I set a really pretty table, I do a buffet. I do not do except for the eggs on the table and maybe some pastries. The rest of everything is on my island on a buffet, and then people can just help themselves. So it's not like I've got a whole bunch of dishes I've got to put on a sideboard or, a ham that has to sit on the table. The table's really just for pretty and eggs.
Yeah, but
it's an egg holder.
Anytime anytime I've had a party in the last, I don't know how many years, I always do buffet. It just
Me too.
works better for everybody. There's not enough room on the table to put the food there anyway. It's so much easier. You put it on the island in the kitchen. Then your table is just all pretty and people just can take their plate. And people want to serve themselves. People don't want you serving them. It feels uncomfortable. So as much as I can make everything self-serve, everybody's happy and I'm happy.
Oh, I so agree, Anita. I think that's the way to go. And I think that especially when you're setting a table that has beautiful flowers and these place settings and, or you're doing nests or eggs and you're giving people like a little giveaway chocolates or whatever you're doing, the last thing you want to do is juggle all that and have more plates and platters and dishes and people passing them on your table. It's a lot. It's very work intense.
Yeah.
Well,
you don't want them messing up your table. No.
Well,
I'm definitely going to try some things. I'm going to check out these onion skin dyed eggs. I think that might be fun.
I know. I want to dye some eggs this year. I think I'm going to go check out that post I found and see what the blogger used to dye all the eggs with. I think that'd be a fun family project.
Oh, it would be a wonderful family project. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I've learned so much and I've gotten so many ideas. So, I mean, Yvonne and Kelly, you all have done so much. And I think I've gotten so many ideas from this episode. I've been writing them down. So
Good.
I'm in
Wonderful.
great shape. I'm in great shape for Easter this year. So thanks so much for joining us today. And remember, we're here to inspire you to create a beautiful home. Until next time.
Hey, everybody, we want to thank you so much for listening to Decorating Tips and Tricks. And we want to make it even easier for you to listen. And it's easier if you subscribe. You just click the subscribe button on our website, www.decoratingtipsandtricks.com, or you can subscribe through Apple Podcast or any of your favorite podcast listeners. When you subscribe, DTT comes free right to you 3 days a week. So until next time.